I got this stuff. Inside here already, so I can switch the play. I got this at the Mauer, Woodstock, you know, right along. Who's the point? Check her out. Go in and she's on the left. Got 4 shirts for $20. Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Virtual Studio 816 for this class action production. The performance is about to begin. Thank you.
Hello? Can I help?
We're looking for Jesse Tolman. Are you his mother?
Yes. Why, what's happened?
Is he here?
No, he's not. What's going on?
He's being brought in for correction.
What? No, that can't be right.
Do you know where he is?
I don't know. What's happened? Has he done something?
If you can give us any information that could help...
I don't know where he is.
It's only a matter of time before someone finds him. If we find out you're hiding something...
I'm not hiding anything.
You may never see him again. Where is he? Where is he?
White, sterile, padded walls, handcuffs, a security camera, a giant window of one-way glass, the chair I'm sitting in, and a door. I sit at a table opposite an empty chair, staring at myself in the glass.
This is a baseline test that will determine the direction of your correction program. Please answer the following questions. How do you feel about the system?
System.
Do you feel you're being cared for?
System.
What do you feel about your mother?
Mother.
What do you feel about your father?
Father.
What was your childhood like?
Childhood. Friends.
Did you ever play sports as a child?
Yes.
What kind of sports did you play?
Football.
How do you feel about football?
Football.
Do you like playing football?
Football.
What do you feel about rugby?
Not sure.
Do you like playing rugby?
Not sure. Never played.
Never played. What do you feel about Luke?
Luke.
Do you like Luke?
Luke.
What do you feel about Jen?
Jen.
Do you like Jen?
Jen.
What happened with Jen?
What happened?
What have you done?
Jesse! Where are you going?
Home. Mum said she's coming back earlier today and she still hasn't come to get me yet. Staying longer, it won't be right.
You only live next door. 5 more minutes won't hurt. Jesse, you said you watched me do this trick.
No, Mum said that...
But you said that you'd watch me do this trick. I haven't done it yet.
Okay, then just hurry up.
Jesse, are you watching this time?
Yes, I'm watching.
Jesse!
Sorry, I thought I must have heard something. I'm watching, okay? I'm watching.
She'll be fine. Stop looking for your psycho mum.
Don't call her that.
Well, she is. Can you please just watch? Last time you turned away, I did it perfectly.
Okay, fine. Just hurry up.
Right, here we go. Is someone coming? I think I just heard the gate.
Yeah, it'll be my mum.
No, look, it's a girl.
Hi.
Hi? What do you want?
Oh, I'm Jen. Who are you?
Luke, why are you in my garden?
I'm Jesse.
I came over to see what was going on. I saw the football from over the fence and wanted to ask if I would join. Can I play?
I mean, sure, but I am about to leave, though.
Jesse, you promised.
I didn't promise anything.
I saw you kicking that ball around on the street last week. The World Cup replica. I remember things like that.
If you're trying to be impressive about your memory, that won't work. Jesse's the best at that. Jesse, what's the value of pi?
3.14.
Come on, that's not what I meant.
All right. 3.141592358979323846266.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I lose. That's ridiculous. Now, let's play football.
Okay, well, Jesse isn't the best, so I think it's fair if you pairs with me and we'll do a 2 versus 1.
Okay.
I think it's best if I leave. I can't really play for any longer. It's not allowed. I should really get going.
Oh, shut up, Jesse.
Where are you going?
He's worried about his mum. She's a bit...
Yeah, she's not crazy, you know?
You'll be fine. Come on.
All right. Yes, 5 more minutes.
Cool. I'll start.
Watching Jen play was mesmerizing. She was so much faster than Luke. It looked more like she was dancing rather than running. There was no way that we could beat her. She was just too good.
Come on, Jess, you can do better than that.
Don't call me Jess. That's not my name.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to that girl behind you. Goal!
Oh.
Jesse, can you please stop taking things so literally? She's used that same technique on you 5 times already.
6 times, actually.
Please, Jesse, I really want to win this.
After we first met Jen, she started to come round more regularly. It turned out she lived across the road next to Mr. Roberts. Over a few years, the 3 of us grew closer, but one day, she changed. We're about 17. We'd secretly gone to the beach, just the 2 of us. I'd never been before. The sun was just beating down. And the sand, it was really strange.
I couldn't get used to how my feet kept sinking every time I put my foot down. And the waves, they were just so inviting. I'd never seen such a huge amount of water in one place. There wasn't a moment that it stopped rippling and crashing. I'd never swam before, so we stayed in the shallows. We played this game to see who could keep their head underwater the longest. And while I was under, I spotted this shape. It was like a crab. It was going like side to side, moving its pincers, like it had seen me and wanted to put on a show. And suddenly this hand gripped my arm and pulled me up. It was Jen. She was furious. She was screaming at me. And when she dragged me to shore, she just became silent and started shaking. She clung onto me, tears in her eyes. She said she thought I'd drowned. I'd been under for ages. In that moment, she looked so bright. There was this sort of glow about her. It got brighter every time I saw her. After that, I slowly started to sense a change, at first in minor, maybe insignificant ways, where I gradually became less predictable, a bit like her. It's hard to explain, but in that moment at the beach, I felt something inside my chest move, and I felt it a few times since then too, always when I'm around Jen. I should never have felt that way. It's not allowed, ever. But in that moment, all I could see was her.
What would you do if you found out that a close friend or family member was working with the rebellion?
Turn them in. It's treason.
And you're aware that you may never see them again?
Yes.
Don't you worry about how that may affect them?
No. I hope that they would do the same thing to me.
Imagine this. A girl comes up to you in a bar. She's friendly, good looking. You get talking. You enjoy each other's company. You talk to her about occupations, passions, plans for the future. And then she puts a hand on your thigh and asks you to come home with her. What do you do?
Report her. It's not allowed.
Report her? Why? Even if you get along? Surely she hasn't done anything to deserve that.
What? I don't. You can't just. It's not allowed.
I find myself walking down a crowded street. I know it well. It's dark, so it must be night. I notice someone walking towards me. He seems familiar. As I get closer, I realise it's Luke. He left 2 years ago without saying anything. As far as I know, he could have been dead. I smile as we approach each other, but he doesn't seem to recognise me. He just keeps walking. I turn around and start following him. I walk fast to match his pace. We turn down into another street. It's dingy, suffocating. I can't have been here before. Luke then enters a bar. He walks straight over to an empty table, sits down and orders a drink, almost as if he'd planned it.
Luke? Hi.
Jesse! Long time no see!
It was odd how he'd switched like that. As soon as we got to the bar, it was like he went from being a complete stranger to an old friend in half a second. I didn't think much of it at the time.
How have you been?
I've been well. How about you?
Yeah, not too bad myself.
He looks well, but different. He looks different to how he did 2 years ago. Something doesn't quite feel right.
Where have you been?
Where have I been?
You've been gone for 2 years, Luke. You just disappeared. Where did you go?
Joined the army, didn't I? I couldn't be your little rugby teacher forever. Needed something proper to do.
Rugby?
Yeah, rugby. We did training every week after school. Tuesdays and Thursdays. It was well fun.
Right.
You don't remember?
I go along with it.
Yes, of course, yeah. Rugby.
You weren't very good. Lucky you had me.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
You were rubbish, mate.
Yes, hey! And Luke, wow, it's been, what, 2 years? How you been?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Mate. You've never called me mate in your life. It's funny, isn't it? All of us meeting here like this.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So, what you guys been up to then? Luke, you been up to much?
Luke joined the army 2 years ago.
No way.
Yeah, and now he's back.
Well, I'm not back.
Wow, so that's where you went.
Yeah.
Well, how is it?
How's what?
Being a soldier, do you enjoy it?
I'm not really a soldier.
Have you killed anyone?
Well,
You can't just...
I'm just interested, that's all.
what about you, Jen?
What about me?
How are you? You been doing much recently?
I'm all right, haven't done a great deal.
Right, and how's everyone at home? How are the parents?
Dead. They're dead.
I...
Brick accident at work.
Jen.
It's all right. I've got my memories of them, haven't I? They were always so... Well, they were never afraid to be themselves. Stand up for what's right. You know, that's what I admired about them most.
I'm sorry. They were good people.
Yeah. They were.
I suddenly find myself in the toilets. I don't know what happened between or how I got there. I remember Luke touching me on the shoulder. He had something in his hand. It was hard and metallic. Nothing in the toilets. I'm washing my hands when Jen bursts through the door.
Jesse,
Jen? What are you...
Luke is going to ask you to do something. I need you to promise me you will say no.
What are you talking about?
Just listen to me.
No, I...
Jesse!
Her eyes are wide, fierce with desperation. She seems wired, waiting for my reply, needing my reply. She reaches out and touches my arm, then looks back up at me.
I've missed you, Jess. Can't we go back to how things were?
This isn't allowed, okay? We're not meant to.
You think I give a shit about what's allowed and what's not? I'm trying to help you.
I can't, it's not allowed.
Why should I give a shit about what they decide is right and wrong? What have they ever done for me? My parents didn't die in a tragic accident, Jess. They were killed by government members for suspected treason.
How do you know that?
Luke is a moderator. He works for the government and has been spying on me because I'm a known member of the resistance. Whatever he asks you to do, you have to promise me you will say no. Please, Jess.
I've got to go.
Join us. You'll be safe from him. We can protect you.
I can't. You don't know that.
You're better than this. You're better than them and their rules.
I have to go.
Please, Jess.
She takes my hand into hers and I feel something I have never felt before. Her hand is warm and soft. With the desperation in her eyes, I feel compelled to embrace her and tell her that everything's going to be okay. I want to make her feel safe and loved. I want to tell her that I really care about her, that I love her.
That feeling is wrong. Off. Uncomfortable. I say nothing. Open the door to leave, and Luke is stood there, right in front of me.
He asked you for something that night, didn't he?
Who?
Luke Harris.
Yes.
What was it?
Nothing.
A favour for an old friend?
I guess.
Did you do it? Did he force you?
No, he wouldn't.
You don't sound so sure.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure of quite a few things right now.
Let me rephrase the question.
Look, I hadn't seen the guy in years. I think I felt guilty for not contacting him. Something in me, I don't know what. I guess I felt like I had to make it up to him.
So you did do it.
I didn't say that.
But you did do it. So, this favour.
I didn't say it was a favour.
Did you know it could be dangerous?
What?
Well, it didn't exactly go to plan, did it?
Don't say it like
Like
that.
what?
Like you're enjoying this, acting all cocky.
I'm just trying to find the truth. This favour. Why did you agree to do it?
I never said I don't know. I guess I didn't feel like I could say no.
What exactly did he ask you to do?
I'm very thirsty.
Accompany him on the mission?
Can I have some water?
What was it?
Look, there wasn't supposed to be anyone there. It was meant to be empty. Just get in, get out.
How many people were there?
I don't. Can I have
Did
the
you
water?
hurt anyone?
Look, I'd like that water now,
Were
please.
you armed?
Can we just take a break?
Where
Look,
was Luke?
I want to stop.
How many casualties
I
were
don't
there?
know.
You don't know?
I can't remember.
Can't or won't?
It's all dark. I don't remember.
I see. Let's backtrack a little. See if we can follow the whole night as it unfolded. What happened after the bar? Where did you go next?
I remember I got to the house,
Luke is going to ask you to do something. I need you to promise me you'll say no.
trying desperately to push down everything that Jen had said.
Luke is a moderator. He works for the government.
The pleading look in her eyes.
You're better than this. You're better than them and their rules.
How she grabbed my hand like she never wanted me to
Please,
let go.
Jess.
How I almost stayed.
I can't think about it right now. I have to deal with Mum. I have to just...
You're late.
Yes.
I can smell the booze from the front door.
Yeah, I know. I got your 10 bloody texts.
I made dinner.
Okay.
I moved past Mum,
It's getting cold.
I'm not hungry.
up the stairs.
I said I made you dinner.
I don't want it.
It's getting cold.
Up the stairs, away, out.
And I said, I don't want it.
Why not? Have you eaten already?
No,
Where have you been?
nowhere. I just...
Have you been out drinking, Jack?
No.
Are you drunk?
You? You are, aren't you?
I'm not drunk. It was just a couple of glasses. I was worried about you. You weren't answering any of my texts.
Do I have to, Mum? I'm 19. I'm not some kid anymore. I can fend for myself out there.
I know that. You just...
Just what, Mum? What? Am I going to spontaneously combust? Am I made of china? The second I leave the house, am I going to get murdered?
That's not the point, though. Listen, Jesse, I know you're an adult. I know you... think that you know everything, but there's just some things out there in the world that even you don't know about. What? What's that?
Stop, for once, trying to control me.
I'm not controlling anyone.
I'm going out.
No, you're not. You just got here.
Now I'm off again.
I made you dinner.
I'm not hungry.
Don't you dare leave this house.
You can't just order me around.
No, come back here.
You can't control me.
I'll do whatever I damn well please.
Oh,
this is
fuck
still
off.
my house. Don't you ever speak to me that way. I'm your mother. You have no idea what it's like. Keeping you safe, fed, clothed, paying for everything, making sure you don't get a bullet through your skull. You're an idiot for thinking that everything I do is to control you. How do you think I feel? I've spent nearly 20 years of my life bringing you up. And for what? Tell me. What do I get for that? Everything I do is for you. Everything. You haven't seen half the world and how cruel it is. You have no idea, Jessie. Don't you dare speak to me that way ever again.
Fine.
Turn around.
Fine what?
Fine. I'll just fuck off.
Grab the handle.
Jessie, no!
That's what you want.
Open door.
Jessie, where are you going?
Out the door.
Just, no, please!
Slam door.
Jessie!
I don't know if I regret what I said. I know that there are things that happened that night I regret, but what happened with Mum, it confuses me. It doesn't make sense.
Jesse, no, think about this. No.
No!
Who's Jen?
Friend.
A friend? From school?
From school.
What was she like?
153 centimeters tall, high IQ, physically fit. Smart. Emotion.
Did you like her?
Nobody asked me.
Did you care for her?
Why are you asking me this? Why are you asking me this?
Did you care for Jen?
Oh, stop asking me that. Why am I here? Why are you asking me all these questions? I haven't done anything.
Your eyes are welling up. A tear's just about to roll down your face.
How did you...
You're all done, Jessie.
What? What have I done?
You're free to leave whenever you like.
I look at the door.
I mean, it's not locked.
As I say, you're free to leave whenever you like.
I get up. Walk over to the door.
I hear this noise.
I notice an orange light flickering through under the door. I move closer.
It's getting louder.
Turn handle. Push.
The door swings open. I see dark greys, blacks, flashes of bright oranges, hard surfaces, cold floors, bodies scattered. Sea of red.
The noise is getting louder.
I can see it all now. I can see everything. Suddenly, all at once. Hey. Ignorance.
Door shut. Move to chair. Sit down. Sit up. Back straight. Looking forwards.
Shall we begin?